Welcome to today's episode of the California GACCs Weather Terms video series. Our topic for today will be an overview of a weather pattern known as a ridge breakdown and its significance to fire weather concerns in California. In this video, we will go over how to identify a ridge breakdown pattern, what weather features are common with the pattern, and how it can contribute to an increased risk in fire spread. Our first video in the California GACCs Weather Terms series discussed the basics of troughs and ridges in the scope of weather analysis and forecasting. Recall that a ridge indicates high pressure and is typically associated with warmer and sunnier weather with light winds, and a trough indicates low pressure and is typically associated with cooler and more unsettled weather. Please check out that video if you need a refresher on the basics of troughs and ridges. Like we mentioned in that original video, troughs and ridges change shape and intensity and move around the globe at varying speeds through time. Weather patterns often change drastically during transitions of these features. The ridge breakdown is one of those transitions that we frequently reference during our weather briefings, which is when a ridge weakens as a trough approaches. Let's first discuss how to identify a ridge breakdown pattern. Take this example from a model forecast of airflow in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Strong high pressure is anchored to the western U.S. at the beginning of this loop. As we move through time, a deep trough of low pressure from the Pacific is forecast to approach the Northern California coast. The motion of the trough is forcing the ridge of high pressure to weaken and shift eastward into the Intermountain West, leading to a significant change in the weather pattern. Therefore, the term ridge breakdown is simply the process of the high pressure weakening and low pressure approaching. Typical weather conditions under a ridge breakdown pattern are marked by a sharp increase in wind while temperatures remain warm and humidity remains low. During high fire season, this pattern often leads to an increased risk and significant fire potential. This is especially true when a very strong area of high pressure is anchored over the region for an extended period of time. Prolonged high pressure often brings several days of hot temperatures and low humidity, which serve to rapidly dry fuels. When this high pressure is weakened by an approaching trough, temperatures start to cool down several degrees, but conditions can remain quite hot. Humidity also remains very low as well, except near the coast where the marine air brings increased moisture. Westerly winds also pick up, especially across the deserts and adjacent slopes, as the onshore pressure gradient increases from the approaching trough. It is that increase in wind across the already hot and dry landscape that leads to an enhancement in fire weather concerns and fire spread potential. That's it for today's episode of California GACCs Weather Terms. We hope you now have a greater understanding of the ridge breakdown weather pattern and its significance to an increased threat for fire weather concerns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.